Hi, hey there. You're welcome to my channel. If you're stumbling on this channel for the first time, you're welcome. And happy new year to you guys. So my name is Oluwapelumi and you're welcome to Something About My Generation with Oluwapelumi. And on this channel we get to talk about all things young people, and by young people I mean all things a millennial, because I'm a millennial. We get to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And yes, what do I do? If you're new here, what do I do? I am a lawyer in the entertainment and recently agricultural space. I am a political enthusiast. I'd rather not say what that means, but all I can say is that is one of my newfound loves. I am a multiple business owner, if I can say so myself. I'm a vlogger. Wow. That sounds like a mouthful, right? I know, right, guys? This girl is on a journey and on a mission, and so help me God, I'm on to so many things. You're welcome back, guys. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe. And if you're an OD, what's popping and you telling? Let's get right into the vlog. This vlog is, we're going to be chit-chatting as much as possible, and also we're just going to be saying it as it is, because you know that on this vlog we do not mince word, we say it as it is. So I think sometimes during this week I had seen like the picture of a certain young man flying around Twitter and on social media generally, and it had the hashtag help find DELE. So I said, who is this DELE guy? Because I'm now seeing like a lot of people on my contact list posting this person's picture. One person in particular said that this was their former staff. So I'm like, oh, this really hits close to home. Who is this person? So I went to and said, wow, I hope they really find this young man. Really a good looking young man, a promise. His former boss actually said he was one of the people that was one of the very few workers that he enjoyed working with, meaning that he was not, you know, but he was a promising young man. So I just said a little prayer and I said, God, please let them find this promising young man. It looks like he has a lot to offer. And that was it. I helped retweet where it was possible, wherever, I don't know. I helped retweet to spread the word to help find this person, even though I don't know the person. So down, I think 2 days after or so, I'm seeing RIP DELE. So I said, is it not the same DELE, this guy, this RIP, this DELE that we're helping to find the other day? I said, go, let it not be so. I checked on Twitter and I saw the hashtag, the trending RIP DELE, and I clicked on it, and at last it was the same guy. And while scrolling through the thread and what had forming the hashtag, I saw that this particular young person actually had a suicide note. So it was not death by act of God, it was not death by accident, it was not death by sickness or that he just slept. Basically, it was not a normal death, but it was death that he took his own life. Now that struck a chord. I'm like, this is 2021. Is it not too early for this? Why? What could have made this young person take his own life? And that takes me back to the point that I feel like we do not pay enough attention to mental health enough in this part of the world. So when I saw the boys, I want to put it on the screen. I saw the boys' notes where he actually wrote, like, I think maybe, I don't know if it's the day before he died or something. He actually put it there that he had been struggling with depression for 7 years. Wow. For 7 years. Apparently he has attempted to, this was the fourth and final time that he had attempted suicide. He said he had tried it before, that once he thought about his mother, he would always stop. But this was the fourth time, and he was successful because he had actually killed himself. And I was just sitting there wondering, and with what comes with all this type of messages on Twitter is the fact that people will now start saying, please, if you are suffering with depression, speak out. The usual, people start flooding, struggling with depression, please speak. And I must say that social media is not exactly a place to thrive when you have depression, when you're suffering from depression. Because these same people that are saying that if you're suffering from depression, just misfire one day, they'll come and drag and throw your ass. And they will now come and say that you're struggling with depression. But that one is by the way. And whilst I was still thinking of the possible effects or why this man, I was just staring at it. I don't know him. I just kept staring at his picture. I said, very fine. Like, he was a fine young man looking. He was a really fine. And from his former workers, they were saying that he was a really promising person, had great work ethic. He was really like, was, you know, that type of employee that, you know, is top notch. So I just kept wondering. I couldn't sleep. I was just wondering, hey, what's up? Why depression? 7 years. I said, what could have just happened? And so whilst I was just, you know, I just recently joined a new app that's been raving since 1st of January or so, before, so I can't remember, maybe December or January. Clubhouse, and I just recently joined, and I went on the app to just see what was popular. Rather, I saw a notification that stated that late 20s and underachieving. I belong to the late 20s gang, so it caught my attention. I said, and underachieving. That's a really on point topic of discussion that I would like to be part of. And considering the fact that I had been wondering what had happened to this promising young man, this DELE young man, why it seemed like he took his own life. So whilst I was there wondering, I just said, okay. I just opened the clubhouse and we started this conversation. And you know, a lot of people on the group had a lot to say. People were talking about our definition of wealth, how social media was not helping, how an average person in their 23, in fact 24, 25 is even worse. Once you hit 25, like, it's just in your head that I have to make it, I have to be a millionaire. I must ask, I don't know if people before us had this pressure. I don't know. Please, if you're an older generation and you're watching this, please share your thoughts in the comment section. I don't know if it was prevalent for the people before us that they felt like they had to achieve, they had to make a certain amount of money at a certain age, because in this generation it be things. It is not a joke. I would say for a fact, for someone that is currently 27 years, I must say that the pressure to make it, to have a certain financial standing is serious. Personally, for me, I feel it because I don't know. People were just saying a lot of things why they feel. Personally, for me, I just have a way of life I want to live. So this is like a constant pressure for me. It's like a constant drive for me, and of course comes with its headache. So a lot of times we get overwhelmed when things are not happening for us as we want them to. I mean, I'm 27 now. I thought I have certain things, and I don't. For some of them I don't, and it can be overwhelming. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, it can drive me nuts. Especially in 2020, it drove me nuts. I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Like, I just shut down, hibernated for like weeks. I was just crying, I was just tired. A few people that know me, like, let me not even say a few people, maybe just one person actually that knows this. The person was just there, like, hey. But we all have been there, so I could relate. Whilst drive and motivation and goals are a pertinent factor in the life of a human being, they can also come with their downs. they can also become too overwhelming, such that you feel like because you've not achieved certain A, B, C, and D in your 20s, life is not worth living. You have probably pictured yourself at 27 earning 6 figures in the millions, like me. You probably pictured yourself having your own car at 27. You probably pictured yourself married with children at 27. Well, that has never been my dream. My dream has already been the gender, the money, then marriage. But if that has always been your dream, your fear of underachieving might be the fact that you want to marry right and it's not happening for you. Or you feel like, oh, I'm married and I'm in a mistake, and it looks like I married the wrong person, and this looks like a mistake already. For you, it might also be the fact that you feel like at 27 you should be out of this shithole called Nigeria. I don't believe Nigeria is a shithole anyways, but in the words of certain people, I feel like Nigeria is still very much within the redemption of God. I mean, for different people, we have different goals and things that drive us and things that we want to achieve. And I understand it could get to a point where you find yourself depressed. I mean, like I said before, there was a time in 2020 that I did not feel like seeing anybody, did not feel like going anywhere, did not feel like talking to anybody, did not feel like doing nothing. I was just blank. I was just tired. There were too many things happening in my life. I just went to shut out. I didn't necessarily feel like I wanted to take my life or anything like that. No, I love life too much. But I must say that it took a toll on me. And for me, I used to assume that I was a very strong person, that nothing could ever get to me. I used to feel like I was strong on my own. I'm a person that internalizes how I feel. If I'm sad, I internalize it. I don't voice it out. If I'm happy, I internalize it. I don't voice it out. If I want to cry, I internalize it. I don't voice it out. So I thought I had whatever under wraps until 2020, and it hit me, and I'm like, you know what, you need to pay more attention to your mental health, because it was a pointer to the fact that I was not above mental health issues, or I was not above getting depressed. It was a possibility, because at the end of the day, I'm human, and whether we like it or not, we human beings, especially if you're an overthinker like me, I overthink, I'm a worrier, and if you're like me and you bottle everything up, you don't voice out. I don't like sharing like how I feel with people, so I can understand, and you feel like you're all alone. But I've just come to say today that you're definitely not alone. See that situation you think you're in, and there are 1001 people faced with your situation, and that is not in any way trivializing your state of mind, or trivializing the things that are happening to you, or trivializing the fact that there are some unique difficulties that you face, but it's just a pointer to the fact that you can survive it. It's not the end of the world. You want to buy a car at 27, you don't have it, my dear. If you buy a car at 27 and something happens, you have an accident, you die, you've actually driven a car at 27. You want to have a house at 27. People have houses, have money, and they lose it. You want to get married at a certain age. I'm just keep using 27 because that is my age. So I don't use another person's age before you feel like, so let me use my own age. You have these goals and it's fine, but take it easy on yourself. There's nothing like underachieving. As long as there's life, there is hope, you are not lazy, you keep working at your goals, my sister, you are an achiever. There is nothing like you're underachieving. By whose time and whose standard was there anything like underachieving? By whose time and whose clock was there anything like you need to make, you have to have 6 million naira in your account by the time you're 27? By whose time and standard? Definitely not God's. Don't pressure yourself. Don't. Appreciate people that have it going, but do not envy either. Don't soak yourself into what you think other people have that you should have. Don't do that. It will be a disservice to yourself. So this vlog is basically to encourage somebody. This is 2021. I intentionally mentioned a few things that I do to show, to probably give an idea of the type of pressure that I'm faced with. Sometimes I ask myself, who sent me? Like, why do I necessarily have to take on all of these things? But for my personal goals, I have to take on all of these things. I always feel like I'm capable of more. There's so much more on the inside of me. And I realize, why leaving all these things that I want to do for a later date when I can do them now? So for me personally, I'm doing these things because I can. I have been empowered to do them. And because I've been empowered to do them will not mean that I will not get worn out and tired and out and exhausted. Of course, it will get to me. But I realize that when the times are down, I am still an achiever. There is nothing like underachieving. I don't know where you are. You're in your 20s. As a matter of fact, these days, people like in their teenage years feel like they are not achieving enough. Please give it time. Give yourself time. I'm not saying be lazy, but give yourself time. Just have your plans. Keep working at it, one step at a time. One step to your goal. One step closer to your goal. One step closer to your goal. Do all that you are purposed in your heart to do. Don't procrastinate. Do them. You will fail. You will stand up. I'm talking. This is from a very personal place. From somebody that has failed a couple of times and have decided to come up. So this is really personal for me. Like I always say, the God that has begun a new work in your life is faithful to complete it. Don't stress yourself. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Now I have realized that it's unhealthy to always bottle it up. I thought it was a strength for me, that I had the strength of a Michelin tire. If you don't know Michelin tire, how old are you? And strength. I thought that God showed me your power. I had strength I could internalize. But now I know that I don't necessarily have that strength. And it's okay to let things out. So I have a particular person who I give all everything I'm feeling. I pour it all out. Take it. Collect it. And of course, with my friends sometimes we talk about these things. Because we know that they are real. If you feel like you can't bottle it and you need to talk to somebody, please talk to somebody. 2021 will be a blessed year, but our mental health is also very important to carry on the year. I love all of you, all my subscribers, new subscribers, intended subscribers. I love all of you and I want to see you win in good health and sound mind. I don't know, I just love all of you and I want you to please stay healthy. So from Oluwapelumi, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog for today. I hope it's been helpful for you. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I hope it's been therapeutic. I hope I'm able to help one person or another. It's love and lights, hugs and virtual kisses. Virtual hugs and kisses. I wish I could hug all of you right now. I hope these virtual hugs and kisses make you feel better. Yes, you. I hope it makes you feel better. So from Oluwapelumi to my next vlog. Before I say to my next vlog, please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share to somebody you feel like you need to help. So share to people that you feel they need to hear this word. You never know who you are helping. From Oluwapolem, it's love and light, hugs and kisses. Until my next vlog, adios.